everyone, so this is my first video of 2020, so happy new year. I don't know if it's a bit late saying that now that we're in the third week of January, but who cares? Happy new year. To share with you guys some of my, I'm not going to call them goals or resolutions, so these are things that I just want to include in my lifestyle and start putting into practice from now until the end of the year, and hopefully by then they're just second nature, that they're not even something I have to actively think about doing, they're just part of my either daily routine or just part of what I do. So stay tuned. So the end of 2019 was kind of crappy. Got diagnosed with MS, dealing with that. You're seeing everyone post on social media about how wonderful their life is at Christmas time and New Year, and it just seems this forced happiness. So I kind of avoid that, and just it kind of gave me a good time to deal with everything that was going on. So through kind of just taking time away from everything, that reflection, it made me realize 2020 is the year of self-love for me, of accepting everything that's happened and trying to make that into something positive. And these are a few things that I think will help that along the way. Physical health and fitness is something that I really need to get back on track for. The last probably workout thing I took part in was the Dance Champ show at the beginning of 2019, and then exercise just stopped. So I really had to actively try and persuade myself that I need to get stronger. I need to just be fit and healthy. I've signed up for some stretch and tone classes. I went to one last week, and honestly, the pain I was in afterwards, it felt like someone had ripped my sides out. I mean, that's a great pain. It shows that you're working, but your body is not used to this. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back this week, and I'm going to carry on going back. There's multiple classes on each week, but I think for now I'm going to ease myself into it and just go to maybe one and then two and then build that up. The studio I'm going to has some great dance classes, so maybe I'll start going back to that. I just really need to start getting back into a routine of doing things and not just coming home from work and slugging out on the sofa. Hopefully I find something that I enjoy, and I'm going to try and stick with it as much as I can. Hopefully I start seeing some benefits. I am one of these people, I don't really like a gym. Maybe I don't really know how to use anything, if that makes sense. So I tend to go to classes or dance classes. I've tried yoga a few times. I was thinking of the idea of maybe getting a personal trainer to try and go to the gym and do a bit of strengthening. So we'll see how that goes. I want to get stronger. That is something that I really want to do, but I know I have to probably go to a gym. If anyone else can maybe suggest classes that doesn't involve a gym, that would be awesome. At the moment, I'm just going to a stretch and tone class, and I'm quite happy about that. It's making me feel good, and it's something that I actively thought, I'm going to go again. And I've already booked for this week. This kind of falls in line with I need to get back on eating properly. And for me, I've not always struggled. I can quite easily not untrain myself to eat. So there's days I could go that I don't really feel hungry, because for the past few days I haven't really ate much. But I need to get back into the swing of, especially if I want to do more exercises, I need to up my calorie intake. I need to start looking at a good meal plan. And I've started trying to do that. I'm eating 2,000 calories a day. It's hard because I need small quantity, high calorie meals, and I find that quite difficult. I need to probably do a lot more research into what I just currently know. I think that'll work hand in hand with the fitness aspect. So those are very health conscious, those are very physical things that I want to focus on in 2020. I also really want to work on my mental health and make that strong. If I'm physically getting stronger, I want to mentally get stronger. I've listened to some meditation podcasts and tried to do some things, but I'm quite bad at, I'll do it for a week or a few days now and again, and I don't really consistently stick with it. So that's something that I really want to work on, because I want to turn everything that I've experienced into something positive. And I can't just say, oh yeah, it's positive. I need to feel that. I need to understand everything. And I think that's something you need to mentally work on, think about, process. So that's a big thing that I want to go through. I'll give you a quick update on what's been happening since probably I posted my last video and now. I got my appointment with the MS clinic, so I met my MS nurse and I've decided on a treatment. I went for Plegridy. It was a kind of toss up between Plegridy and Tecfidera for my first one. Just reading the side effects and stuff, I felt a bit more comfortable with Plegridy, but I'll go into that in another video, because there's a lot I can cover on the different MS treatments, why I chose one over the other, and I'll also keep you updated with what happens when I get the injection, any side effects. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. A few other videos that I know I'm gonna post. I've been asked to do one around the neurology tests, which I'll definitely do, and what at my kind of first neurology appointment, what the doctor carried out. Since the beginning of January, I've went back to work full time, which since the 29th of October, I'd maybe done a day in the office, 2 days working from home, since up until the 7th of January. So I'll give more information on what it was like going back, especially going back into an office 9 to 5. I'm also going to do some life admin paperwork. Who loves paperwork? Just things like updating insurance, DVLA, all the sucky paperwork that comes along with a diagnosis. And at the moment, another one I have planned is around MS fatigue. So I have been given tablets, and I'll do an update on what I've experienced while being on those tablets and trying to find a balance. I want this to be an interactive channel. So if there's anything that you want me to go over, let me know. Just comment below. I want your input on what you want to hear about. And that also brings me to say thank you to everyone that's watched so far. I never thought when I put my first video out there, people would watch it, and comments telling their stories and their journeys and their experiences. And that's, to me, that's reassuring. That's why I put myself out there, to support. If I'm going through this, someone else is going through this, but I want to know what you're going through, because I want to give that support back to you that you're giving to me. So I want to say a big thank you, and stay tuned through 2020 for this crazy journey that's gonna happen. It's never gonna end, which means I'm never gonna stop posting. Thanks, guys.